What's going on, guys? This is T90XVI and welcome to the Hotkey tutorial. Now, a lot of you guys always ask me how you can improve your game, and amongst other things, one of the most important things is to understand that using hotkeys really improves the speed of the game. It helps you with building, it helps you with creating, it helps you with going from unit to unit and building to building. And I'm going to show you a couple examples. First, I'm going to show you the difference between building with and without hotkeys. So we're going to build a house, an archery range, and a barracks first without the hotkeys. So I'm going to build a house, a barracks, and an archery range. And wait for them to build it there. So 3 separate units there, or 3 separate buildings. And then I will show you the difference with using the hotkeys. There you go, they're all up. So as you can see, there's a big difference. Now all I'm doing is pressing B for build, E for house, or B for build, A for archery range, or B for build, B for barracks. Every single unit actually has a hotkey. Now I recommend using your... We will go over what the default hotkeys are in a moment, but I recommend taking a look. So you press B for build, and then if you hover your mouse over, you'll actually see the designated hotkey to build each one. So if I wanted to build a lumber camp, I press Z. If I wanted to build a university, I press U. If I want to build a town center, I press N. Simple as that. So I could build all of those in much quicker by just pressing BA, BB, BE, you know, just like spamming the hotkeys, okay? So there's that. Now another one, and this is huge. Remember I showed you how to build using the hotkeys? Well, you can actually produce using the hotkeys as well. Now if we wanted to produce a knight out of each of these stables, the old way would be to go click, knight, click, knight, click, knight, click, knight. Oh, there, I actually missed. You see, we have to like move the mouse all across the screen, and it's very, very counterproductive. It's very, very slow. Now, we all know that doing 1 out of each stable is much faster than doing 6 out of 1 stable. So we have to do it that way. We have no choice. So what you could do is Alt-R, which I'm just doing over and over again, is my hotkey for the stables. And so I go Alt-R, click, Alt-R, click, Alt-R, click. And as you see, they're slowly filling up as you do that. So we'll just do the same thing, archers. And that's what you'll see me do. That's what you'll see me do in game. And we can do that with fishing ships as well. Actually, we'll do demolition ships. Or galleys, because that makes more sense. Now, another way to do it. Let's say we're looking at barracks. You could do it all, actually, without using your mouse. And you could do all hotkeys. You'll see the hotkey to produce this man-at-arms is S, so you could do Alt-B, S, Alt-B, S, Alt-B, S, Alt-B, S, but that's actually very slow in comparison to just doing Alt-B, click, Alt-B, you know what I mean? It's very slow, so I don't recommend doing it that way. I recommend doing it the way I've shown you with the hotkeys for the building, and then clicking for producing the unit. Now remember, hotkeys are used with everything, so that's also with movement of units as well. So remember, when you first start moving your units around, they're going to be in the line formation. So here we have some cav archers, and they're in the line formation. Now, the box formation is rarely used, but if I wanted to switch to the box formation, I just press the W key as opposed to moving my mouse all the way down here, and as you see, as I go to do that, they actually, let's say I'm moving them, right? I have to go all the way down here, and they stop moving, and then I can be killed off. So that's not actually a realistic way to do it. I can actually go through all my different formations just by using the hotkeys, and it's really important you understand that you can actually do that. And with these formations, the biggest one that is used is often a split to dodge an enemy magnet. You'll go like that to split, and then you press the Q to go right back. So F, split, Q, go right back. F, split, Q, go right back. And you can just keep going like this, which is kind of counterproductive. But it's actually kind of fun. But as you can see, I'm not moving my mouse down here. It'd actually be impossible to keep moving and do that with the mouse. So the hotkeys is the only way you can do that. Also, stand ground is really helpful as well. If you're running into someone's wood line on an enemy map, you want to immediately press the N key, sit in that wood line, and stand ground and micro, because you do not want them to follow the enemy into the town center fire. Another thing you can understand is that you can actually control group your units. So here we have, you'll see the 1s around my units. Here we have these units, you'll see the 2s around them. And I think I have conks around here. There we go, we have the 3. So, you see me switching between them real quick? You can do one of two things after you control group a unit. First of all, how you control group a unit is to press control and then that number. So, control and then a letter will not work. It's only numbers. So, what you do is you press control and then 1, and I've already control grouped him, so he's going to stay there. So, what you do to go to that unit, you either double tap the number, so 1-1, or 2-2, or 3-3, or you, press 1 space, 2 space, 3 space, which is what I prefer to do. That way I don't go, I don't accidentally press 1-2 if I'm trying to double tap my 1. So yeah, control grouping is huge, because if you get to the point where you're good enough to attack in two different places at once, I can be down here attacking and be shooting, and then I can be over here as well. So I can kind of control the 2 different armies at once. And you see how I do that? That's all with control grouping. So control grouping is really cool, and it's really important. That's how the best players are able to micro efficiently, and they're not just like going, oh, where are my conks? Oh, they're over here. Oh, where are my archers? Oh, they're over here. That's not how they do it. They use the hotkeys. So understand control grouping is huge as well. Also, hotkeys can be used for attack commands. So as you'll see here, the attack ground, which is often used if you know someone's going to split their archers against a Mangonel, is there's actually a hotkey for T. So if you press T, that will actually be what you can do to attack ground. So normally you would select a unit and it would attack that general area. So let's say right here we have some archers, and you know we're going to split to the right. I can just do T and right there. So T is the hotkey for that, but that's just another example of hotkeys that are used for units. So we've covered how to use the hotkeys. Let's take a quick look on how to find them. So we're at the multiplayer map right now, multiplayer page. You want to go to single player, actually options, and then you go to hotkeys right here. So this is where you can edit your hotkeys and everything. Now, unit commands, game commands, as you can see there's a lot of them. How to create groups, your chat dialogue. You can edit these, guys. As you can see, the go to dock I was just using out there. The go to, go to stable was my Alt R. All of these things, and you have to understand the alts. If you're new, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the alts away and just like press H or press R or something like that. But they're actually, if you just want to press R, that R is going to be out here for something else. You know what I mean? So that's why there's so many hotkeys, guys. Stick with the default. Seriously, stick with the default, because if you don't, you're going to be so screwed. As you can see, the Siege Workshop, you can press R to create a battering ram, C to create a bombard cannon, A to create a Mangonel, Onager, or Siege Onager, and to create a Scorpion. Market is a T for trade cart. Castle is a R for trebuchet. T for any unique unit, P for petard. And this is the same here for all these things. It basically lists out everything. And if it has a question mark, it means that I didn't put a hotkey there. So stop, well, if I did mention that I didn't have a hotkey for stop, it's because I didn't put one in there. I probably replaced it with something else. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a great time using these hotkeys. I hope you improve. If there's anything I did not cover, I hope I can help you out with that. And have a good one.